Wildcats and the Bremen Cardinals. Both teams having good years. Both teams hot at the right time right now. New Bremen 11-3 overall. They've won their last 6 in a row. Minster 11-2. They've won 5 in a row. And Dave, it's a big game for both these teams.
That's right, Dave. And as January comes into play, that means it's league time. And it's a big MAC game, Midwest Athletic Conference game. The Wildcats are 5-0 in league play. New Bremen is 3-1. Of course, we've got Fort Recovery in the mix at 4-0 and New Knoxville at 3-1. So tonight's game does have some significance in MAC play.
Should be a good one. Got a great atmosphere, good crowd here tonight. We're right back in the starting line at the new turn on NKTelco Sports. All right, thank you. Works.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
Welcome back. The starting lineups for the Cardinals. Number 10, Elise Clooney. Number 12, the leading scorer, Paige Jones, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 22, Sarah Steineman, a 6-foot senior center. Next up, another double-digit scorer, number 24, Debbie Paul, a 5'8 senior. And number 50, a 5'9 sophomore, Jane Holman. Head coach, Chris Burden for the Cardinals, assisted by Leanne Topp and Stacy Timmerman. Cardinals are 11-3 overall, 3-1 in the MAC. Now for the home team, the Minster Wildcats.
And now the starting lineup for your Minster Wildcats. At guard, 5'9".
Number 5'9" junior Lindsay Reckerman. At the guard, number 10, senior Leanne Hilsman. Next, one of the leading scorers, a 10.5 a game. Number 14, Rosie Westerbeck, 5'9 junior. Number 21, 5'10 senior Hannah Schmidtmeyer. Averages 7 points and 7 rebounds a game. And then 6-foot freshman, 10.5 points a game, Courtney Pranger rounds out the starting lineup for head coach Nan Steckschilde, assisted by Mike Wiss, Duff Hemmelgarn, and Darren Goodwin. Dave, while we got a minute, let's talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. Let's start first with the Lady Cardinals.
New Bremen, important. There are a couple of good three-point shooters on the Cardinal squad. They have to have a good game. Second, Cardinals need a good start, a good quick start against a state-ranked opponent in Minster.
Now for the Wildcats, as you say, number 6 in the state.
Number 6 in the state, Minster, does a great job of creating havoc on defense, causing turnovers. That's a key for them. Offensive flow, nice chemistry on the offensive side. 164 assists on the season. 3 leaders in the area in assists. A wonderful flow on offense is what they have to continue.
Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. The tip is controlled by the Wildcats, and we are underway. Westerbeck drives, kicks it out. Looking around the perimeter, Hilsman. Bremen, Minster 11-2, New Bremen 11-3. Big matchup here for MAC and also big rivalry rights, or bragging rights, we should say.
Great electricity in the air. A Big Mac game, Dave, and you can feel it in the gymnasium.
And there is a jump ball there, as a turnover will give it to the Cardinals. Cardinals have won their last 6 games in a row, including a big win over Coldwater by 9 last Thursday night. Losses on the season for the Cardinals are to 3 good teams, Anna, Salina, and Fort Recovery. That ball is lost out of bounds. The turnover will give it to the Wildcats.
Yeah, the two teams exchanged turnovers in the 2 possessions of the opening quarter of basketball.
Great turnout tonight, especially with both student sections. A lot of Bremen students walked over, which is tradition the last few years. Westerbeck forces up a shot. Pranger with the board. Can't get it to fall. Tipped around. And Steineman comes up with it for the Cardinals. Pranger is contesting and gets a jump ball. Courtney Pranger did not back away from the ball and just kept working and finally got the turnover and gets the ball back. Hillsman looked for a shot. Set up the offense. Senior point guard works it over the wing to Westerbeck. Westerbeck, the leading scorer at 10.5, along with Pranger. Now to Schmidtmeyer. Scoreless so far in the early going. Westerbeck with a 3. Draws back iron. Ball goes off the leg of a New Bremen Cardinal. So the Wildcats will have a 3rd chance at a basket here on this end of the court. Minster, their only 2 losses were by a total of 3 points. To St. Mary's by 2 on a last-second shot. And they lost to a very good Bath team by 1 around the holidays. Schmidtmeyer tries to drive. Guarded by, good guard there by Homan there. She steals it. Jane Homan with the steal for the Cardinals. Clooney sets up the offense. Gives it to Homan. She will turn it over. Palms it. So Dave, you can see there's a big game, a little bit of, both teams a little on edge.
Yeah, you can tell there's some jitters with this one. We've got 5 turnovers collectively here in the first 2 minutes of play.
Hilsman gives him a wing to Reckerman. Westerbeck's been, most of the offense has gone through her so far. Schmidtmeyer almost didn't see the ball coming. Pass down to Pranger, stolen away. Paul with the loose ball. Trying to drive, works through several players, too strong off the glass. Ball on the floor, we have another jump ball. Paul tried to work through a lot of players, put up a good shot, but a little too strong. First sub of the night, number 42, Amanda Brown, a 5'10 junior in the game for Steineman. We're still looking for the first points of the game. Clooney to Brown, she puts up a shot and hits it.
Off the bench, Amanda Brown gets the first basket of the game.
Down low to Pranger and 1. Nice entry pass, Hilsman to Pranger. Draws the foul. The freshman Courtney Pranger will go for the 3-point play. Foul on number 50, Jane Homan. Pranger converts. Just like that, the Wildcats back on top. 3-2 is number 44, Kayla Bergman in the game. 5'10 freshman for the Cardinals. Full court press for the Wildcats. Inbounded to Jones. No trouble with the pressure. Clooney will set up the offense. Paul with the basketball. Over to Bergman. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Drive by Paul. Strong off the glass. Ball on the floor. Westerbeck with the rebound. Trying to find an opening. Tries to drive. Kicks it out. Hilsman open for the 3, and she travels when she tries to drive. Hilsman was wide open. Pretty good 3-point shooter, but tried to drive it and shuffled her feet.
Wildcats in the early going 4 turnovers, which is pretty uncharacteristic for Minster.
They average about between 11 and 12 turnovers only a game. Down to Paul, and there's a nice steal by Schmidtmeyer. Westerbeck picked up quickly by Jones to Schmidtmeyer through the lane, draws the foul. Senior Hannah Schmidtmeyer gets a pass in the lane. She'll shoot 2. Foul on 44, Kayla Bergman as Schmidtmeyer. It's the first. One of just 2 seniors on this team, along with Leanne Hilsman.
Wildcats a good shooting team from the free throw line, 73% for the season, 149 out of 204. Very good.
Excellent. They were 3 of 3 so far from the line. Clooney coming the other way, ball knocked away, gets it to Steineman. She puts up a shot. Westerbeck with the rebound. Wildcats pushing the tempo. Hilsman down to Schmidtmeyer through the lane, contact, no foul. Ball is a jump ball on the rebound. Tie-up will give it to the Cardinals. So we have a couple more substitutions. Number 12, Haley Boimer. Number 30 for the Cardinals, Brianna Arling. Another 4 minutes to go. Coach Burden trying to get an explanation from the referee. Coach Burden in his 4th year, coming off a 15-9 season last year. Cardinals 11-3 already this year. Program that's had a lot of problems with numbers, but this year they're back to having a varsity and a JV team. Hilsman trying to drive, picks up her dribble, out to Boimer. Work it around the perimeter. Schmidtmeyer just inside the arc, high off the ring. Rebound Paul. Clooney will set it up. Cardinals find themselves down by 3. Brown gives it to Clooney. Clooney will drive, puts up a runner. Can't get it to fall. Ball knocked around, and it will go off the Cardinals. Wildcat basketball. A couple more substitutions as Jones and Holman back in the game, as Coach Burden has made a lot of substitutions so far for his Cardinals.
And New Bremen's having problems getting into any kind of flow on offense. The aggressive nature of Minster's defense, they're really right on them.
New Bremen has just switched to a zone. It looks like I think a 1-3-1, maybe a 2-3. I'll have to get a better look at it.
So we got a chaser out front and Paige Jones. So
Hilsman with a 3. Jones will chase down the rebound, and she is fouled. Bremen gives it a little different defensive look. Shot off the mark by Hilsman. She fouls Jones. Elise Clooney back in the game. She gets a short break. 2:59 to go first quarter. 5-2 Minster on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Clooney tries to drive, double team. Jones at the free throw line, too strong. Follows, gets her own rebound. Clooney almost loses it, picks up her dribble. And there'll be a travel. Good defense on top there by Leanne Hilsman for the Wildcats, causes a turnover. It looks like a 1-3-1. As they drop it down low, nobody home. Brown comes up with a steal. Clooney trying to drive on Hilsman. Down low to Steineman. Nice block by Prenger. Steineman gets the second one to fall. Sarah Steineman got blocked the first time. The ball went right back to her, and she put it in. Pass down to Prenger. Almost stolen. Ended up in a foul against the Cardinals. Looks like the foul, I believe, is 22, Steinemann. She'll check that. It'll be Minster inbounding it on a common foul. Boimer with a three. Schmidtmeyer, Reckerman with a follow. Lindsay Reckerman with the offensive rebound. Lead back to three for the Wildcats. Paul gives it up to Jones. Three players in double figures for the Cardinals. They've yet to score, Jones, Clooney, and Paul. We go to Paul, and it's stolen away by Reckerman. Reckerman to the hole, too strong. Jones with the rebound. But once again down to Paul. Tries to spin, and she travels. Good double team by the Wildcats, causes a turnover.
We've had lots of turnovers here in the first quarter. That was New Bremen's 7th. And Minster also, they've been bitten by the turnover bug as well. They've had 5 for 12 here in the opening quarter.
Allie Fisher, sophomore, now running the point for the Wildcats. Also Westerbeck, 14 into the game. Try to lob it down low, and that's stolen away by Debbie Paul. Holman, yes. It's a long two-pointer for Jane Holman. Cuts the lead to 1. Westerbeck thought about a three. Has to give it up. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Westerbeck on the trigger. Fisher tries to get a three off, and that's blocked by Clooney. It'll stay with the Wildcats. Definitely defense has been the dominant side of the ball here tonight, Dave.
Most definitely. I think there's a lot of excitement for tonight's game.
Hannah Schmidtmeyer with the elbow jumper. Holman, Jones with the three and nails it. Big three-pointer ties us up at 9-9. First points for Paige Jones. Down to 23 seconds. Fisher gives it up to Westerbeck. Thought about it. See if the Cats go for one. Fisher gives it up to Schmidtmeyer. Down to 10 seconds. Fisher gets it again. We're down to 6 seconds. Westerbeck with the three. Yes, sir. Wildcats hit a three to end the first half. Your score, the Wildcats 12. The Cardinals 9. We'll be back with quarter number 2 here on NKTelco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
12-9 Minster, as you get a good look at the New Bremen student section. A whole lot of them came down 66 for this big game. And Dave, we've had a very intense game so far.
The last minute of play in the first quarter was truly when the two teams seemed to relax. They started to hit a couple of threes, and off we go.
Clooney through the lane, rolls off. Savannah Luthman into the game with the rebound. She is fouled on the play by Debbie Paul. Be the fourth foul against New Bremen, only one against Minster so far. Fisher again trying to attack this zone. Bremen switched to about 4 or 5 possessions ago. Westerbeck, shot that goes off the side of the backboard. Paul with the rebound. Doesn't like the numbers. He's 1 on 4. Up top, Jones with a 3. That hits the backside of the iron. Clooney with a nice save. At least Clooney kept it alive. She has the ball back to Jones. Pull-up jumper too strong. Rebound to Steineman, another chance. Now Holman. Jones will try it again, in and out. Another rebound by Steineman. Sarah Steineman, 2 offensive rebounds. She gets fouled this time. She will shoot 2.
First quarter statistics, Minster hit 4 out of 12 from the field. That's 33%, I believe. 1 out of 5 from three-point land and 3 out of 3 at the line. Rebounding statistics, the two teams were even at 6 apiece. Turnovers, New Bremen had 7 and Minster had 6. The Cardinals hit 4 out of 10 from the field and hit their only three-point shot of the night there. That was Paige Jones late in the first quarter. And, of course, Paige is one of the premier three-point shooters in the area, hitting about 38% of her three-point shots.
Jones and Clooney came into this game with 27 three-pointers apiece. Steineman missed the first foul shot. Sarah with the second try. Goes off. Luthman with the rebound. 12-9 Minster. Early second quarter, Westerbeck with a 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Prenger. Luthman with a board, and she is tied up. Possession arrow will keep it on the Minster side. Reckerman will inbound it. Hilsman will let the 3 go and hit it. Leanne Hilsman with the tray.
1 out of 2 from three-point land for Hilsman.
Bad pass in the backcourt will turn it over to the Wildcats. Wildcats with a 6-point lead, the biggest lead of the night for the Cats. Minster won this game last year, 51-34 over New Bremen, at New Bremen. Luthman at the elbow. Reckerman just inside the arc. I think that was partially blocked. Clooney pushing the tempo. Up ahead to Jones, 17-footer, yes sir. Jones knocks it down. Much needed basket for the Cardinals.
Jones has got 5 points on the night.
Reckerman can't find a teammate. Finally, all the way over to Hilsman. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Won 5 in a row. New Bremen has won 6 in a row. Reckerman off the screen. Too long. Jones comes up with the rebound. She will pass it up ahead. It goes through Bergman's hands, so a missed opportunity for the Lady Cardinals. Debbie Paul back in the game for the Cardinals. Let's get a look at the Minster student section. Pretty strong crowd as well. Very good regular season girls crowd here. I think everybody's been cooped up from all the cold and the snow.
Yeah, I think they're reading the banner over there that says, let's get fired up, because the crowd definitely into it.
Westerbeck trying to find an opening. Puts up a shot, left-handed, and it falls. Westerbeck now with 5 points. Clooney through traffic, tries to pass it underneath. Ball is on the floor, but Westerbeck was on the out-of-bounds line, so they'll stay with the Cardinals. Number 50, Jane Homan, into the game, replacing Amanda Brown. Cardinals down by 6. Homan. Looked like she wanted to go back to Clooney. She's now on top. Homan, just a sophomore, kicks it to fellow sophomore Jones. Paul in the corner. Minster playing that aggressive man-to-man defense that Coach Steckschulte has implemented for all of her 27 years here. Nan Steckschulte over 500 wins in her career. All but 84 of those at Minster. Paul on the line, misses it. Schmidtmeyer with a nice rebound. Pilsman working around to Westerbeck. About halfway through this second quarter, Minster with a 6-point lead. Reckerman off the mark. Rebound out to Paul. Tip from behind by Westerbeck. Paul didn't see Westerbeck from behind, and she knocks it away. Chance for the Wildcats to extend this 6-point lead.
New Bremen's only 1 out of 6 from the field here in the second quarter.
Westerbeck with the 3. Tipped off the New Bremen Cardinals. So another chance of this for the Wildcats. You see number 30, Brianna Arling, in the game, replacing Clooney. Reckerman to Westerbeck. Pranger will take it to the hole. Can't get it to fall. Rebound of the Cardinals, and they are tied up in the backcourt again. Pranger once again tied up a Cardinal in the backcourt. This time the possession will give it with the Cardinals. Full court press, and we will have a timeout by New Bremen. Full timeout. You're watching girls high school basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Calling the timeout by New Bremen. Cardinals find themselves down by 6, and right now they're having trouble with this Minster defense.
Yeah, New Bremen's definitely having some issues or just having a tough time with Minster's defense and the flow of their offense. Clooney is yet to score, and Jones has hit a 3 and a 2-point field goal for 5 points out of the 11. So that's been the key to New Bremen's success this year, is their backcourt play of Clooney and Jones. So let's see what happens here on this possession.
Minster switches up their defense, and they steal it away. Schmidtmeyer went to some type of zone where they had Pranger on the point. It's another chance for the Wildcats to extend their 6-point lead. Wouldn't call Minster's offense flowing tonight, but it's had more rhythm than what New Bremen has, and Reckerman with a nice shot. Lindsey Reckerman stretches the lead to 8. Jones looks back at Coach Burden as Minster now switches back to the man-to-man. Holman, and that's stolen away from Hilsman. Hilsman all the way, blocked from behind, followed by Westerbeck. Great block by Paige Jones, but Westerbeck trailed the play and can stuck it back in now for the 10-point lead. Step back jumper by Jones. Rebound by Schmidtmeyer. Tried to pass it down low. That's knocked away. Another jump ball. Check that. It'll be a foul this time. Pranger tried to tie him up in the backcourt. There's a foul on Courtney Pranger. Bremen only had scored 2 points this quarter. Been stuck on 11 for a long time. Really need a basket here. And there's a steal by Pranger. And there's a double dribble.
1 out of 8 for New Bremen here in the second quarter, plus a couple of missed free throws.
Plus some turnovers as well. This Minster's
plus 6 turnovers to be exact in the quarter.
Yeah. Very intense defense is just taking New Bremen completely out of their offense. Jones to Paul, back to Jones. She'll launch the 3 and hit it.
Much needed 3 there from Paige Jones.
Jones leads all scorers with 8 here tonight. She has 2 3-pointers and a 2-pointer. Haley Boimer kicks it to Westerbeck on the line, in and out. Schmidtmeyer comes up with the rebound, and she is tied up. It will stay with Minster. We continue with a lot of jump balls here tonight.
A lot of passion for both teams. There's a ball on the floor, and they're all going for it.
Great atmosphere. Westerbeck gets the ball back. Bring her to Westerbeck. Hillsman goes to Boimer. Westerbeck drabbles. Tried to drive, shuffled her feet a little bit too much. And the turnover goes into Bremen. Let's see if the Cardinals can build on that 3-pointer that Jones had. .124 to go. Paul gives it back to Jones. Thought about it, not able to get the shot off. Down to Paul, and she is fouled. Foul on Minster on Hannah Schmidtmeyer, her second. Looks like she will stay in the ball game. Clooney. Give it back to Jones. And now Jones is running the point for the Cardinals. Brown trying to find an opening. Gives it up to Debbie Paul. To the hoop and in. Paul was persistent. Finally found a shot to knock it down. And now the lead down to 5.
Nice move by Paul. Takes it inside off the glass, and she has her first basket of the night.
Boimer gives it up to Schmidtmeyer. 34 seconds to go in this first half. Minster a couple possessions ago had a 10-point lead. Bremen scored the last 2 possessions. Westerbeck kicks it out. Boimer's open for the 3. Too strong. Rebound Cardinals. 14 seconds. See if they can cut this lead further. Paul again with the drive. Stolen away. Down to 7 seconds. Prenger doesn't know it. Gives it up to Hilsman. Cross midcourt. Running shot by Hilsman. Off the mark. And that will end the first half of basketball. Your score on the First National Bank scoreboard. The Lady Wildcats 21. The Lady Cardinals 16. We'll total up our numbers and come back with the halftime stats here on NKTelco Sports.
Innovation, it's all around us. NKTelco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game, or not, with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's. and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Valor's TV, taking game day to the next level.
We're at halftime. Your score on the First National Bank scoreboard: Minster 21, New Bremen 16. With the first half numbers, Mr. Dave Helmstetter.
Thank you, David. As you can see, Wildcats up by 5 points here at the break. Minster was 8 out of 28 from the field for 29%. New Bremen 7 out of 19 for 37%. 3-point land. New Bremen was 2 out of 5 for 40%. Minster 2 out of 8 for 25%. At the free throw line, the Cardinals 0 for 2. Minster 3 for 3. Rebounding, New Bremen had the slight edge at 16-12. And in the turnover department, which might just be the difference in this one, New Bremen, we had them with 14 turnovers and Minster had 9. And I would think that both coaches would not be happy with those latter totals. But it also indicates we got a 5-point lead for Minster, who was up by as many as a 10, Dave.
Yeah, that Minster had that 10-point lead, and New Bremen had a couple big possessions there that really kept them in this ball game, because it seemed like it was in the teetering part that it was going to go out of control. So we'll see what happens here in the second half as the Lady Cardinals with the first possession. Jones downloaded Paul, back to Jones. Back to Jones. Man-to-man defense. Minster switched to a zone 1 possession after a timeout. Other than that, it's been a very good defense, as Dave mentioned. It's caused 14 turnovers. Bremen 11-3 have won 6 in a row. Trying to keep that streak alive right now, being very patient on their first possession. Paul trying to back her way down. Shot over the defender. Schmidtmeyer comes up with the rebound. We have a jump ball. It will go to the Wildcats. Hilsman brings it across. Wildcats with their 5 starters to start the second half. 3-pointer is blocked by Hilsman. Prenger comes up with a rebound, and she is fouled. Foul on Sarah Steineman, her second. Her and Hannah Schmidtmeyer with 2 fouls apiece, the only ones with 2 fouls so far. Schmidtmeyer comes in with a drive, and she is fouled. Two shots coming up for the 5'10 senior Hannah Schmidtmeyer. Averaging just under 7 points a game, averaging 7.4 rebounds a game. That's second in the MAC as she misses her first foul shot.
Schmidtmeyer, a 72% shooter at the line, 28 out of 39 on the season until those two.
Reckerman came up with the rebound, tried to pass it to a teammate, and Coach Steckschulte cannot believe it. She believes it was tipped out of bounds, and as you can see, she didn't exactly agree with the call there. Nonetheless, it is a Cardinal basketball. Jones picks up her dribble, and Coach Burden will call a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors making this telecast possible. For You Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, NKTelco Sports, Francis Furniture, Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio. A replay sponsor is Sydney Body Car Star. Keys to the game sponsor is Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference. Our player of the game sponsors tonight from New Bremen, the New Bremen Coffee Company. And Dairy Queen out of New Bremen will sponsor the player of the game for Minster. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, Minster is still with a 5-point lead.
Hey, you take a look at the MAC standings. Minster's on top with a 5-0 record, followed by Fort Recovery at 4-0, and then comes New Bremen and New Knoxville. So at the start of the game, we mentioned this is rather an important MAC game, and the difference is still only 5 points, Dave.
Ball tipped away. Westerbeck came up with it, and Paul gets it right back and one. Westerbeck had stole it, was falling out of bounds. She had to throw it in, and Paul was right there for the steal. She drives it in, and she's a foul shot away from making this a 2-point ball game.
Big play by Paul, very alert.
Debbie trying to finish the 3-point play and knocks it down. Lead down to 2. Bremen on an 8-0 run that goes back to the end of the first half. Talked about those MAC standings. Next week we will have New Bremen and New Knoxville on NKTelco. The following week, Minster plays Fort Recovery. So tonight and the next 2 weeks is really going to decide the MAC title. Pass down low to Pranger, can't get it to fall, goes off of her hands, and it'll be Cardinal basketball with a chance to tie it up. It was 21-11 with about 2 minutes to go in the first half. And that ball is thrown out of bounds.
Chris Burden not at all happy with what happened there. Minster brought it up a notch there on some man-to-man full-court pressure just to change the way the flow of this game is going to try to make something happen for the Wildcats.
Hillsman will walk it up. Wildcats have not scored this half. I don't think they scored the last 2 minutes of the first half. Every offense has been a struggle for both teams here tonight. Pranger picks up her dribble to Reckerman. Over to Westerbeck. Rosie will try to spin, kick it out to Hillsman for the 3, knocks it down. Leanne Hillsman with a big tray to stretch the lead to 5.
Might be the biggest shot of the night for Minster so far.
Ball trying to find an opening. Brown will travel. So 2 costly turnovers for the Cardinals in the last 2 possessions. Hillsman just had that big 3, brings the ball across. Cardinals staying in the man-to-man. Westerbeck to Hillsman. Work it around the perimeter. Reckerman thought about it, dumps it down to Luthman. She is fouled.
Nice patience on the part of Minster that time, working the basketball. They get it inside, get the foul.
Elise Clooney, number 44. Check that, number 10, Elise Clooney, and number 44, Kayla Bergman in the game for the Cardinals. Reckerman will inbound it to Pranger at the free throw line, in and out. Debbie Paul with the rebound. Paul trying to drive, puts up a shot and rolls it in.
Debbie Paul's having herself a very nice third quarter here. She's got 5 points for the Cardinals.
We'll have a timeout by Coach Steckschulte of Minster. A full timeout. We'll step aside on NKTelco Sports.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Is it time to upgrade your inefficient system? Then let New Knoxville Supply install new water furnace geothermal. Calculate your savings and see how you can save up to 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs. Save even more with the 30% renewable tax credit. Water furnace geothermal from New Knoxville Supply offers the safest, cleanest, and most efficient means to heat and cool your home. Call us for a free estimate and be sure to ask us about the Water Furnace Symphony app. It's all at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Timeout by Minster as you get a look at their student section. The boys rooting on the girls tonight. Intense game. The Wildcats up by 3. They go down to Luthman. Too strong. Pranger with the weak side rebound. Before the shot, she is fouled. Fourth foul this half on the Cardinals.
1 out of 5 from the field for Minster. Tough third quarter.
Their second quarter, I thought the offense was starting to come around, but not since then. As the referee goes over to the Bremen student section. I'm not sure what happened there, but
maybe he wants to walk with them back home.
Pranger on top to Hillsman. Midway through this third quarter, Minster with a 3-point lead. They had a 10-point lead late in the first half. Bremen has battled back. Westerbeck to Luthman. Pace has slowed down a bit this quarter. Hillsman thought about a 3. Luthman on the block. Can't get it to fall. Ball goes off of Clooney's hands. So another chance for the Wildcats as Jane Homan, number 50, comes back in the ball game. Coach Burden has played a lot of players here tonight. Reckerman with a jumper and hits it. 2-pointer by Lindsey Reckerman stretches the lead to 5. Shane Homan trying to drive. Gives it up to Paul. Drives, and they'll call a blocking foul there. Seemed like in the first half, Debbie Paul Day would try to drive and couldn't get anywhere, but she's really getting some openings here in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely much more into the New Bremen offense here in the second half in this third quarter, and there you see her. She's trying to get her 6th point of the night.
This is it. She was first team All-MAC last year.
Averaging just a little bit over 10 points per game this year. There you see the replay.
Paul short on both of them. Able to chase down the rebound. Holman thought about a 3. Now she'll let it go. Short. Rebound knocked away by Paul. She'll get it to Holman for the layup. Good hustle by Paul to get the rebound. Pass it to Holman. Lead back down to 3.
Cardinals trying to put a little pressure on the Wildcats right now on defense. And Minster very calmly breaks the pressure. A little different look on defense as well.
1-3-1 as you have Holman on top. They showed this a little bit in the first half. Hilson will let the three go. Rebound by Bergman. Cardinals trying to cut into this 3-point lead.
That 1-3-1 just changes the flow a little bit, and Cardinals get a little bit of get the ball back.
And they will call traveling on Clooney. She had dribbled through the lane and then passed it. The turnover will give it to the Wildcats. Again, full court pressure. Now you have Paige Jones back in the game. She'll be at the point on defense. Reckerman and Westerbeck trying to patiently break the press. There's Hilsman right in front of us. Did a nice job of getting out of the double team. Pranger to Luthman, blocked from behind. Good defense there by the Cardinals. Knocked out of bounds to stay with the Wildcats. Looked like Luthman had a clear shot there, but swatted away from behind. And Reckerman travels. She thought she had a teammate open and they wasn't there anymore. She took the extra step.
And the Cardinals within three, Dave. A good three-pointer here, and we've got a tie game.
Debbie Paul checks back in. Also number 12, Haley Boimer in the game. Allie Borgening in the game. Allie last year tore an ACL in about January. Been playing a little sparingly the last few weeks back into the lineup, so good to see her back on the floor. Minster backs off the pressure and looks like they will drop into a 2-3 zone. Clooney gives it up to Jones. Holman to Clooney. She'll do a three. That is blocked. Pranger with the rebound. Boimer stolen away by Holman. Clooney comes up with it. Pass a nice block. Bergman with a shot that's blocked by Pranger. So freshman on freshman, and Pranger gets the better of the two, but it'll stay with the Cardinals. Cardinals down by 3. And a low-scoring third quarter.
There it is.
Jones short. Paul with the rebound. She's fouled again.
Jones had a good look as it was set up there and just a little bit short on that shot.
That foul was before the shot. That's the second foul on Courtney Pranger. Third on Minster, 4 fouls on New Bremen. Jones to Holman. And there'll be a foul from behind on the Wildcats. This game is slowed down to a crawl, Dave.
Yeah, there's teams are just not getting good shots here. That's all you can say. Digging in on defense.
Runner by Jones is too short. Rebound by Pranger. She's fouled. Another common foul, the 15th foul. 5 on New Bremen, 4 on Minster. So again, full court pressure by New Bremen. Minster hasn't had too many troubles with this. Pass it ahead to Borgadine. Fisher down to 30 seconds. Working against the zone all the way over to Borgadine. Double team, and she travels. Nice double team by the Cardinals.
6th turnover of the quarter for Minster. That leaves them with 15 for the game.
Clooney walks it up with 17 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Minster packing it in with that zone.
Down to 9 seconds. Clooney will give it up to Jones
There
for
it
the
is.
3.
Oh.
Misses it, bounces over the backboard.
So close.
2 times she's had an open look there on the wing. Not able to tie it. 3.5 seconds to go. Borgerding will launch a half-court shot just off the mark. We go to the 4th quarter in this intense MAC battle. The Wildcats up by 3 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be right back.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Hello? I've been in an accident. My van's not drivable and I have my kids and they need to get to school,
Ma'am.
but I can't.
Ma'am, relax. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
At Sydney Body Car Star, we don't just take care of your vehicle, we take care of you. With Enterprise Rent-A-Car on site, we get you back to your daily routine with minimal interruptions, returning your car and your family back to normal. Sydney Body Car Star, relax. We'll take it from here.
We go to the 4th quarter. Dave, we got a battle on our hands. Minster just up by 3, 26-23.
Yeah, when you take a look at the stats, New Bremen for the quarter, they hit 3 out of 10, 0 for 4 from three-point land, and 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Minster also not very good from the field, 2 out of 12, 1 out of 3 from three-point line, and they missed both of their free throws. Rebounding edge slightly to New Bremen, 6-4. Turnovers, Minster had 6 turnovers in that quarter.
And there's a nice help defense there by Schmidtmeyer, causes the jump ball. And that will, alternate possession, will give it to the Wildcats. Defense has ruled here tonight. Full court pressure again. Minster breaks it. Up ahead to Prenger. Courtney gives it up to Boimer. Hillsman thought about a 3. Will kick it out to Schmidtmeyer. Minster just had 5 points in the 3rd quarter. New Bremen with 7 points. Minster led by 3 after 1, by 5 at halftime. And there's a steal by Paul. Up ahead to Jones and in. Down to 1.
Beautiful defensive play by the Cardinals with the steal and the resulting basket.
Now just a 1-point game. Bremen in this zone. 1-3-1.
You put Jones out front there in that zone, and that's a pretty effective tool.
Drive by Schmidtmeyer off the glass and in. Big basket for the Wildcats. Schmidtmeyer flashed open in the lane. Off the glass, Clooney at the elbow, in and out. Rebound to Schmidtmeyer. So good look by Clooney, but couldn't get it to fall. Wildcats with the ball in a 3-point lead. Haley Boimer on the wing. Hillsman open for the 3. Back iron. Another jump ball on the rebound. It'll go to New Bremen. 42, Amanda Brown back in the game. Lindsey Reckerman, number 5, will be back in the game. Full court press here by Minster. 44, Caleb Bergman in the game for the Lady Cardinals. Inbound to Clooney. Able to get it across. Bergman gives up to Steineman. In the corner, Brown will shoot the 3. In and out and in.
Got it.
Amanda Brown knocks down the tray, and we are tied at 28.
I'll have to dig through the stats to see how many threes she's had this year, but boy, that was the biggest one, I'll bet.
She had a jumper earlier as a two-pointer. That was huge as we're tied. Hilsman, Pranger, 15-footer. And there'll be a foul in the rebound against Minster. That'll be the 5th team foul. New Bremen will have the ball with a chance to take the lead.
Well, the defense that New Bremen is playing with the little trapping, pressing zone defense there is just, it's being very effective against Minster.
Minster late first half, looked like they were in control, had a 10-point lead, 21-11.
Amanda Brown's 9 out of 23 this year for 39%, so
that's pretty good.
Make it
Bergman
10 out
in
of
some
24
trouble,
now.
and the ball stolen away, and then Westerbeck is fouled. So the full court press gets the turnover for Minster. Westerbeck is fouled on the floor right now. You see the concerned Minster coaching staff. I don't know if she's lost a contact. Looks like she has something in her hand. Looks like Westerbeck will leave. That looks like what we can tell from across the court. I don't know if there's a certain amount of time you get. I don't know what I don't think you have that much time, as she will attend to that. Allie Fisher, number 3 in the game. Put the ball back to Minster. Now with the chance for them to take the lead. Fisher wide open for the 3 and hits it. Allie Fisher walks in off the bench. Cool as a cucumber. Hits a big tray.
Wide open, took the shot and knocked it home.
A couple big threes for both teams. Homan with a 2 hits it. Jane Homan knocks down a 2-pointer. Cut the lead to 1. Fisher again to Pranger. That is just short. Brown with the rebound, and she loses it out of bounds. Collided with her own teammate.
Fisher made a great pass.
Pranger got just a little bit too far underneath, but the ball ended up going out of bounds, so Minster back with the ball with a 1-point lead. Hilsman, Fisher in the corner, another 3, yes sir! Allie Fisher with a pair of trays. A sophomore has come up big here. Full timeout by New Bremen. Minster with a 4-point lead. We'll be right back here on NKTelco Sports.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Take a drive to the premier Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership at Bud's in Salina. Enjoy our huge inventory, including the Ram 1500, Jeep, and Chrysler Town & Country. Top-rated Ram dealer in the surrounding area. Convenient 6-day service center with Saturday hours, Monday through Thursday until 8 p.m. Bud's has an extensive business link vehicle offering with the Ram ProMaster 4500, 5500 truck series. Stop by Bud's today at Route 127 in Salina.
34-30, Minster with 4:20 to go on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, Minster loses Rosie Westerbeck, and she went to the locker room, and in comes her sub, and Allie Fisher hits 2 big threes. She's 2 out of 3 from the night, and turns the momentum around.
Pass into Jones. It goes off of her hands. She reacted like she thought it was knocked out of bounds, but the officials said no.
Chris Burden might have a different opinion
Yeah,
now on that one.
I don't think he agreed either. It's the Wildcat basketball with a 4-point lead. Really the biggest lead Minster's had in a while. They were at 3-point lead for a long time. Again, the zone for the Cardinals. Schmidtmeyer is called for the foul before the shot. Offensive foul on Schmidtmeyer, the 4th foul on Hannah Schmidtmeyer, and that negated a big basket there.
Minster's going to put a little pressure on the Cardinals again as well. As Fisher hits those 2 out of 3. Those threes are just huge, and in this game, and the swing is definitely for Minster in that point.
Schmidtmeyer leaves with 4 fouls for now, with 4 minutes to go. 54 Savannah Luthman in the game. Pair of 10s there is Clooney trying to dribble by Hilsman. Paul with the basketball, working off the screen. Picked up by Fisher. She throws it off the foot to stay with the Cardinals. Cardinals had tied the game. Never have had the lead except maybe very early in the ball game. Down to Homan, blocked out of bounds. Great defensive play by number 30, Courtney Pranger. But the Cardinals will get another chance as it's their ball underneath the basket.
That's the first shot Holman has missed tonight.
Elise Clooney to Jones. Through the hands, and the turnover, give it to the Wildcats. Fisher. Hilsman as he tried to break this pressure. 1-3-1 zone. Been effective for the Cardinals here in the second half. Hilsman thought about a 3. Over to Fisher. Alley goes all the way over to Reckerman. Jones gets a tie up. Alder in possession will keep it with the Wildcats. Almost came away with the steal, but Hilston able to get her hands back in there. Wildcat ball with the basketball and a 4-point lead. Under 3 minutes to go. Wildcats 5-0 in the MAC. Cardinals 3-1. 3-pointer off the mark by Hilsman. Jones up to Homan. That is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Cardinals down by 4. Need a basket here, Dave.
Yeah, New Bremen just needs to get that momentum going, and a basket here would certainly would cut into that 4-point Minster lead.
Paul tries to drive, puts up a shot too strong. Battle for the rebound. We have another jump ball. This time it'll stay with New Bremen. 42, Amanda Brown will check back in for Coach Chris Burden. Shane Holman will leave with 2.5 exactly to go in the ball game. Clooney to Holman. Or sorry, check that Brown. Amanda Brown to Paul. Cardinals being patient. Backdoor cut by Jones, and she is fouled. Good pass by Paul to find Jones. Paige Jones will go to the line to shoot 2. Jones on the season shoots about 61% from the foul line. This is the first one.
Jones has got 10 points on the night, a pair of threes, as well as 2 field goals. Need the free throw here, Dave.
Jones rolls it around and in. 34-31, a 3-point lead. Ball tipped away. Down to Jones. Misses the first try. Second one is missed. Ball on the floor. I think we have another jump ball, and it will go this time to Minster. So New Bremen had the steal, but not able to convert on the fast break. Timeout by Minster. We will keep it right here. We'd like to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. For You Office Supplies, Wagner's IGA, St. Mary's Trucking, NKTelco, Minster Bank, Minster Dental, Francis Furniture, NKTelco Sports, Fowler's TV, New Knoxville Supply, Orthopedic Association of Southwest Ohio, our replay sponsor, Sydney Body Car Store, Keys to the Game sponsor, Bud's, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Salina, where the dealer makes a difference. Player of the Game sponsors, first for New Bremen is the New Bremen Coffee Company, and the sponsor for New Minster is the New Bremen Dairy Queen. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, with 1:59 to go, Minster leads by 3.
New Bremen just looking for some offense. They need they seem to miss out when they need a key basket here or there. They're playing some really great defense with Jones out front and creating the turnover and getting the opportunities. It's got to be a little bit frustrating for the Cardinals just not to be able to get that edge against Minster. And of course the Wildcats, we keep going back to those 2 back-to-back threes, but in a game where there's such a limited amount of offense, they just loom so large.
They've been the last points for the Wildcats. Westerbeck still not in the game after we believe she lost a contact as ball to Pranger, and she is fouled. That's the 7th team foul. So now both teams in the 1-and-1. So they have the 3rd foul on Debbie Paul. Courtney Pranger on the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Rolls it in. Makes it a 2-possession game. 22, Allie Borgadine back in the game, replacing Hannah Schmidtmeyer, who goes back with 4 fouls. Pranger, freshman, hits a pair of big free throws, push the lead to 5. Jones takes it up in the open court, kicks it out to Holman. She'll shoot the long shot. Borgadine comes up with the rebound, and there'll be another, I think there'll be a foul. I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but they will call a foul against New Bremen. That'll be the 8th team foul, so Allie Borgadine will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Borgadine trying to rebound from last year's ACL injury. Hits the free throw. That's her first varsity point this year. She's just played the last few games. Played some JV here tonight. Another foul shots. Foul shooting's coming up big for the Wildcats.
Borgadine and Pranger hitting a couple of key 1-on-1s here in the final minute and a half plus, and they're looming huge.
Jones is fouled. Page will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Hannah Schmidtmeyer will come back on the floor. Looks like she's going to come in on offense, go out on defense if she can, playing with 4 fouls. Jones with the 1-and-1. Can't get it to fall. Schmidtmeyer with the rebound. 122 Minster with the ball and a 7-point lead. Got to think they're going to be very patient.
Yeah, they're going to definitely be patient. It comes down to free throw shooting here, and Wildcats hitting a pair of 1-on-1s and could be the difference here in the last minute and a half.
Leanne Hilsman will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Again, Borgadine in for Schmidtmeyer. Leanne Hilsman on the line. Hilsman misses that one. There'll be a foul on the rebound against Minster. So a chance to score for New Bremen with the clock stopped. But they haven't really been able to take advantage of their foul shots that they've had, the opportunities they've had. See Schmidtmeyer checking back in. This time Debbie Paul will take a chance. 42, Amanda Brown back in the ball game.
Cardinals 2 out of 8 from the free throw line tonight and 2 out of 6 here in the second half.
Debbie Paul misses it. Rebound. Clooney, or check that. Holman comes up with it. And they get a timeout. So big rebound. Timeout by New Bremen. We'll keep it right here. Again, our Player of the Game sponsors. We'll name one for both teams at the end of the telecast. For Minster, the sponsor is New Bremen Dairy Queen. The sponsor for the New Bremen players, the New Bremen Coffee Company. I'd like to thank those two fine businesses for sponsoring these awards. Right now, 59 seconds to go. Cardinals with the ball, but down by 7.
Time is against the Cardinals now. 7-point difference, less than a minute. Going to be forced to put Minster on the free throw line when the Wildcats have the basketball. And obviously when they got the ball now, they've got to score.
And score quickly, which has been a struggle as Brown tries to hit a three-pointer. Holman gets a rebound, not able to keep it, and Reckerman is fouled in the backcourt. So we go to the other end. This game was tied at 28-28. That was when Westerbeck left. Fisher came in, hit the three. New Bremen went down, and I can't remember, somebody hit a 2. Minster came down, Fisher hit another 3. And that was a 4-point lead, and from there on, Minster's hit enough foul shots to take control of this game.
Yeah, Prenger and Borgadine hit a pair of one-on-one shots there right at the most opportune time for Minster. That gave them a little bit of breathing room, which they've managed to maintain so far.
8-point lead. Jones tries to pass it down. Schmidtmeyer comes up with it. 31 seconds, and Minster Ben's starting to smile a little bit as it's looking pretty good in favor of the Wildcats with an 8-point lead with 31 seconds to go. Hilsman knocks it down. Wildcats came into this game shooting a very good 73% as a team. And they have done nothing to make that drop. Hilsman with a couple there. Now a 10-point lead. This ending score is not going to be reflective of how close this game was. Pass down low to Paul. Hilsman gives it up to Prenger and in. That will probably do it. 43-33. Brown will put up a shot. Can't get it to fall. Fisher with the rebound, and that will do it. Very competitive MAC battle between two rivals. Good game, ends up in a 10-point win for the Wildcats, 43-33 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll take a break and we'll come back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Your employees are your most valuable asset. Protect them by stopping copier violence. 4U Office provides a full line of quality printers and copiers that keeps your team working efficiently and safely.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and now New Bremen.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
NKTelco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NKTelco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today. NKTelco is your hometown provider. We are Northwest Ohio's leading independent broadband company that brings fiber to your home. Larger competitors talk about it, but we've been delivering our fiber network for over 10 years, guaranteeing more bandwidth and services. Over 80 HD channels, Echo whole home DVR, interactive channel guides, in-demand, internet-based phone systems, and local news and sports channels. Innovative, futuristic, and cost-effective.
Need a good night's sleep? Here at Francis Furniture, we fulfill all your needs and wants with a huge selection of quality, low-priced furnishings. We guarantee our mattresses will give you the best night's sleep ever.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
If you want to save 70% on your heating, cooling, and hot water costs, the answer is right under your feet. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system and use the natural temperature from the earth for a more constant temperature in your home. Also ask about our new Symphony home management system. Control temperatures, track energy usage, and receive safety alerts for everything, including your sump pump. All from anywhere, anytime. Now is the time to calculate your savings at newknoxvillesupply.com.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me, and they really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Good ball game here tonight at Minster High School as the Lady Wildcats prevail 43-33 as you see some of the highlights as we go through the stats. Stats compiled by Mr. Dave Helmstetter.
Yeah, from the final score there, 43-33, Wildcats with a 10-point win, outscoring New Bremen 17-10 over that last quarter. Our statistics, New Bremen 14 out of 41 from the field for 34%. Minster 14 out of 48 for 29%. Three-point range, Minster 5 out of 13, that's 38%. New Bremen 3 out of 11, that's 27%. And, of course, two big threes in the fourth quarter there by Allie Fisher off the bench. Very important statistics. Another important statistic, you take a look at the free throws tonight. And Minster hit a couple of very, very important one-and-ones in the fourth quarter. Prenger and Borgerding hit those, and they finished 10 out of 13 for the night at the line. A very nice 77%. Cardinals, on the other hand, not so fortunate, only 1 out of 8 at the line. Rebounding battle did belong to the Cardinals, 26-21. Unfortunately for New Bremen, so did the turnovers, as they committed 24 turnovers compared to 17 for Minster, and both pretty high figures for, I know New Bremen's coach Chris Burton is going to say that's definitely a high figure, but I'm sure Nan Stetschulde isn't happy at all with 17 turnovers. And, boy, just a couple of, you take a look at those one-and-ones that Minster hit in that fourth quarter, and the 2 threes off the bench from Allie Fisher after either a lost contact or an injury. We're not really sure exactly what happened to Rosie Westerbeck, and that's really the difference in the game. The Cardinals just fought like heck to get back in it with some great defense, and Minster just got a couple of big plays there at the right time.
Minster goes to 12-2 on the season. They have won 6 in a row. They're 6-0 in the MAC. New Bremen falls to 11-4, 3-2 in the MAC. That breaks their 6-game winning streak. You said it well. It was Minster had a 10-point lead late first half. Would have been easy for New Bremen to fold their tents, say we battled them tough. They battled and battled, tied it at 28 before the Fisher threes and the foul shots. And, when you can hit the foul shots in the fourth quarter, that's just a recipe of winning these close games.
Yeah, New Bremen gave Minster all sorts of problems, climbed back into it with that trapping defense out front, put the pressure on, and it got them back in the game, got them tied, chance even to take the lead, and it just never happened.
Players of the game. First, let's start with New Bremen, sponsored by the New Bremen Coffee Company. Our player of the game is Debbie Paul.
Yeah, Debbie had a nice game. Second half especially, being able to hit the lane and get some key baskets in the third quarter when the Cardinals came from behind.
Congratulations to Debbie, and thanks to New Bremen Coffee Shop. Now our player of the game for Minster, sponsored by the New Bremen Dairy Queen. Give it to the sophomore, Allie Fisher.
Well, Allie, the big play, the 2 shots, she came off the bench and hit a pair of threes, and boy, that was just some big-time shooting by Fisher. And the one when she came in, the first one, I'm not sure they knew who to pick up, and she got the basketball, had a nice look at it, and she drained it, and it was a very big momentum changer for Minster.
Congratulations to Allie, and thanks to Dairy Queen. Well, that'll wrap it up for here. The final score to Minster 43, New Bremen 33. For the director, Daniel Allen, his assistant, Isaac Sell, on camera, Jason Zerker, Kirk Kuffner, and Tracy Luck. For my partner, Dave Helmstetter, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.